play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They stick with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
They're right here.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
1st down, here's Tua. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. He got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
The throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now a give to Garindo. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down throw by Purdy. Throw complete to Juszczyk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "You have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "Do you have a fullback still on your roster?" "Yes, coach." "And you're going to be just fine."
Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's incomplete left side. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Returns looking good so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go ahead.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd down carry for Achane. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins facing a deficit near the break. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tua out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Garindo running between the tackles. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Punt meets him at the 28. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Dolphins football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage
All right,
here.
come on.
2 and out from the gun. Achane reels it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
44. Ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 13. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. On the give, it's Garindo. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with Achane. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
A-chain again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded at the 11. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send Samuel right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. A give left side to McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Pass to the left. Pass to the left. Let go.
Purdy on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. 35 on the pickup. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Working inside the red zone. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pressure comes, Purdy. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This will be a 44-yard look.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10.
Ready.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. Escapes a defender. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. They cross the 40 on a nice run. Past the 20. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Throwing now. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And give them 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Looking to throw, Purdy. That's caught for the first. It's inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, here's H.A. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
They're right here.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They put a receiver in motion right. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Miami.